Nice touch to the left-hand side. And Forest looking good early doors here. Tove Almqvist. A little back here towards Rodgers. Nice layoff towards Cara Hamilton. The right-back's made a bit of a move forward. Isn't clearing header towards O'Rourke, who just stumbles to the ground. Strikes it a come in. It's not bad from range. It's a very good stop from Sian Rodgers. And Charlie Wellings. Well, may have been going wide, but either way, Rodgers wasn't taking the gamble. Wellings testing the keeper early. That's a good block and a chance here for Sheffield United to try and do something. O'Rourke, that's a brilliant ball through to Amy Andrews. Got Butler to the right-hand side here. Amy Andrews may go it alone, does go it alone. Right down the throats of Emily Batty. Brilliant pass through from O'Rourke. Andrews dropping away beautifully. Clean strike as well. Boyd Walker. Dean Rose in support. It's going to be Rose. Bounces up a little bit towards Wellings, who's looped it in. And 17 minutes in, Nottingham Forest have the lead. How has she got that one up and down that easily? That's a great header. Oh, good dance. 1-0. Bristow. Oh, that's a lovely turn from Tilly Bristow. Through ball is a good one for Amy Andrews to chase down. Emily Batty's done well, off a line well, and clears it away. Brilliant play from Tilly Bristow here. That's a lovely turn. And the pass was just 1% too strong. Batty does really, really soundly there. Rodgers, little step over from Rachel Rowe. Boyd Halaka plays one in, and Reevels turned it towards her own goal. Lafayette has the ball stolen off her here by Chantel Boyd Halaka. Here's Boyd Halaka, takes the shot. It's a good stop from Sian Rodgers. Boyd Halaka will put it back into danger. Cleared away. That's a good save from the keeper. She's so dangerous, Boyd Halaka. It's not the first big chance we've seen her have. There will probably be a few more. Mustaki. It's a clever ball towards Eberhead, who's got to try and chase this down. Has chased it down well. It's into danger. Reevels got in the way. It'll come back towards Eberhead, who puts it towards the back post, and Rourke not taking any chances. Back again here with Forest, who are having a good spell. Chantel Boyd Halaka, edge of the penalty area, will go from range. It's always too strong. It's a great burst here from Hamilton. Finds Boyd Halaka, who goes for goal again, and it's millimetres wide. Yet again, Hamilton driving on brilliantly. Good first touch, just wide with the second. Well, Joy Ralph has just slammed in there. Forest free kick comes into a dangerous area. Nodded back towards goal by Ralph herself. Brome gets hold of it. It's on the goal line here. Referee not interested. Rodgers has kept it out. I'm sure that's Joy Ralph who turns it towards her own goal. It is. They got lucky there, Sheffield United. Remains 1-0. Boyd Halaka. Oh, that's a lovely pass here. It stood back up towards the back post. Butler's got in and done just enough to put Rodgers off. Now, Butler did well. Rodgers with a great save. Nodded clear. Kinzit might get the shot away. Does get the shot away. It's always moving wide. That's better from Sheffield United. Creating a proper opportunity. There'll be many of those. Here's Joy Ralph down this right-hand side. Gets away from Eberhead really well. Into Kinzit in a dangerous position here. Ella Kinzit might get the shot away. Finds Amy Andrews. It's just too far behind her. And there's too many bodies in the way. Kinzit does really well there. Just a little too awkward for Amy Andrews to steer home. And here comes Libby Smith for her debut. She knows English football well. She's back in it from today. Here come Nottingham Forest once more. Vivian Leah wants it. It's just gone too far for her. Can't steer it on target. Libby Smith turns, will get the strike away. It's always too high. She's trying to make a mark here, Libby Smith on debut. A little too strong with that one. Here comes the corner. It's another scramble here. It's a scramble that's continuing to get worse, and Sheffield United get it clear. Sian Rodgers is down, hands on head. Hopefully she's okay. They may have got away with another one here, Sheffield United. Cowan throws it back up into the penalty area. Lafayette nods it back in towards Rouse. Still not really clear here. Abby Lafayette goes for goal. It takes a thinker, Nick. It's going to be a Sheffield United corner. Big chance. Would have been difficult to get it through the bodies. Lauren Thomas, the sub, charging over the halfway line. I steer it towards Amy Andrews, nodded into the arms of Emily Batty. And that will surely be that. That is that. And it is a victory for Nottingham Forest. Charlie Wellings, the goal-scoring hero today. Much better defensively from Forest as well. They keep their first clean sheet in the last couple of games. It's been difficult for them defensively. Big day for Libby Smith as well, back among the action. Sheffield United under their new boss need to improve. Nottingham Forest, after their previous home league game here, have improved today as well. It finishes Nottingham Forest 1, Sheffield United 0.
Carly, brilliant result. I would say when you look at the scoreline, there was a few opportunities there that you think the number next to Nottingham Forest would be a bit higher. What did you make of it?
Yeah, we asked the girls for a dominant performance today. I think last time we played Sheffield away, we were really pleased with the first 45, but didn't sustain the momentum that we had in the second half. So this game, we wanted to make sure that we did that. And I think across the game, we were worthy winners. I think you're probably fair in your reflection in regards of we should have been more comfortable than what we was. But what I am proud of is the response in the 5 minutes towards the end, where momentum shifted and there was bodies on the line, there were blocks, big saves, big tackles, and then managing the last 2 minutes in the bottom corners. That really shows the character of this group. So the important thing today is a really dominant performance, loads of chances, give the fans a lot to cheer about, and a clean sheet, which is something that sort of we demanded from the girls this week. We haven't been good enough at home. We've conceded too many goals. So listen, we just take the 3 points and take the momentum into next week.
I know that it takes a lot more than a goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet, but just a few words on Emily Batty in that performance. Some really good shots that got put against her and didn't let any in.
Yeah, brilliant for Bats to get a clean sheet, particularly, like I say, at home. But we've emphasised a lot to the entire team about the importance of defending. It can't just be left down to the goalkeeper or the back line. Everybody has to do a shift from front to back. We haven't seen that consistently enough, particularly when we've been at home. But away from home, we've been very good. So we asked them to take that into this weekend. We've seen that. We limited them to very few chances other than that last 5 minutes, when you're always going to get that when there's only one goal between the two teams. But we defended the moment really well, and we've come away with the 3 points. So we're really pleased with the result and pleased with the response from the girls.
Can we talk about the one and only goal that we got to see today from Charlie Wellings? Haven't had the chance to speak to her yet, but it felt like one of those that when you were watching it, almost went in slow motion, didn't it, for everyone to see if it would make it to the back of the net? It did. How did you see that all play out?
I haven't seen it back yet. I've been told that it was a really good finish. I've seen obviously the deflection that went over, and then just seen the ball in the back of the net. So I actually haven't seen the technique from Charlie. But look, what Charlie is consistent in front of goal. She's probably one of our most, if not our most clinical finisher in terms of our forward players, and she's shown that again today. Obviously she hasn't had as many minutes, and she's come into the team today and she's scored, so I'm really pleased for her. I'm really happy for her and the team. We see that from her every single day in training, so delighted for her, delighted for the team, and we take the 3 points and move into next week.
I was going to say, just in terms of confidence this result is going to have, your next 2 games against those that sit in 1 and 2 in the league, how important will it now be for you to build on that confidence and momentum from today? Yeah,
we have a difficult run in now. We've obviously got Birmingham next week, who have had a very good January transfer window. I watched their game yesterday. They're very impressive as a side, and they're well established in the league. So it's important that we take some positives from today. We're away from home. We do have a good record away from home, so we need to use use that and take it into the next game. But what today does is it keeps us within touching distance of the teams above us. So all we can do now is really focus on ourselves. The old cliche of taking one game at a time, but I think we need to take the pressure off trying to chase teams and just focus on ourselves. That's day to day in training. Make sure our behaviours and our standards are at the best level that they can possibly be for us as a team, and then hopefully the performances and results will follow.
And just one last one from me. We got to see the first minutes of Libby Smith in a Forest shirt after signing her this week. What did you think of her performance so far? The fans already have a chant for her that they'll be in the Trent if she scores. What do you think? A good addition?
Yeah, Libby's a wonderful person. She's a player that's been in the WSL2 league for some time. She won it with Leicester, so she knows what it takes to obviously win this division. Spent a number of years at Birmingham as well, so she's played for some very good sides in the league. So wonderful addition, but a great person first and foremost. And what she will do is wear her heart on her sleeve and run through a brick wall for her teammates. And you've seen that today. She's come off the bench. She's put a lot of work rate in. She'll press and harry defences. So we're excited to have her as part of the setup here. She's a wonderful addition. Hopefully we'll see a few more coming through in the coming days and weeks, and add to what's already a brilliant squad. And then we'll look forward week to week and hopefully better performances and points on the board.
Brilliant. Well done today. Thank you, Carly.
Thank you, guys.
Charlie, I want to talk about that goal to start off with. First of all, congratulations, a brilliant win here at home. But talk us through that goal, because from where we were sitting, I can't really tell you what actually happened. And then when the ball was going in, it felt like it was so slow motion that when it hit the back of the net, I was almost surprised, but obviously expect it from you. Just talk us through it.
I can't really talk you through it either, to be honest. I went in for the header and knew that it was there, and then after that I think I was facing the other way, and then it was in the back of the net next time I seen. So, and the girls just running over, which is nice, but I can't really tell you much about it either.
Surprised yourself a little?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I don't really score headers, so definitely a bit surprised.
Well, brilliant. It was so good to see. And we just chatted to Carly a little bit. Obviously, a win is fantastic. A clean sheet, even more so important for you guys after a difficult run of form, let's say. But those chances that we thought were going to go in that second half, can you clarify anything of what was happening in those moments?
It was just a scramble, wasn't it, time after time. But we are normally so clinical from set pieces, and that is a massive threat of ours as well, and it just wouldn't go in the back of the net today, and sometimes it's one of them days. But yeah, we just need to carry on with being a threat from them set pieces, and fair play, the deliveries have been unreal from the girls. So yeah, we just need to put them in the back of the net next time.
Yeah, and I'm sure the statistics will show that the deliveries that did look like they could be successful is something for you guys to have confidence on as you look ahead to two quite difficult games, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a tough one next week against Birmingham, and we know that, and we'll be prepped for it the same as every other game. But them set pieces can be the difference in games as well. So yeah, just make sure we get them in the back of the net next week.
Now, although your goal came in the first half, it seemed like there was quite a momentum shift in the second. Can you talk on what maybe Carly was saying to you guys in the changing rooms that meant you dominated so much in possession in that second half of football?
I think football's just a game of cat and mouse, to be honest. We used a lot of the pockets in the first half, and then we knew that would probably draw them in, so maybe it was on to go a bit longer in the second half. But yeah, it's just finding the options and getting the connections right, and I think it turned quite transitional in the second half anyway, which is obviously not what we wanted in our game, but we managed it well. I mean, that's all we need to take into next week, that just keep going and just figure out a different game plan for next week, because Birmingham will be a complete different game, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit more on the clean sheet. It felt like in the second half, Sheffield United's chances were coming on the counter. You guys managed to stop them all. A brilliant performance from Emily Batty as well. But just how important of a team, of like working as a team to get that clean sheet was it for you guys in order to build some momentum now?
It's massive. I think we've not had too many clean sheets this season, and it's something that we need to get in the habit of, that just bodies on the line, getting them clean sheets. And it's a massive shift from the girls today. The defence putting bodies on the line, and that's what we need. And yeah, just need to keep that going forward and keep getting as many clean sheets as possible.
Well, there's been very little complaints in your form away from home. I think it was the games at home that you guys were wanting to really improve. Looking at you guys getting those 3 points today, and the fans that were behind you, how much is it kind of making you guys more eager to make the most out of your last few home games now?
Yeah, we know it's massive. We want to put a performance on for the fans, because we heard them loud today. They were in good spirits. So yeah, it's always nice to hear the fans But yeah, we know we needed to change our home form and give them something to cheer about, and that's what Carly said in the pre-match as well. So yeah, I think it's just important to carry on the form at home and carry on our good form away as well. So yeah, just keep taking it game by game.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much and well done for your goal.
Cheers. Thank you.